We are continuing the bedroom declutter. It's going to be a lot of back and forth from this area to the cubbies under my TV, because I am going to be trying to take a lot of this stuff and put it in those cubbies, but like organized. So the first items that I got from the cubbies over there are these two little organizers, and I put this like twine around them because if I put pencils they would just slip out from the bottoms. The first item I'm going to be decluttering from this area, like it's a mess over here. Let me just show you guys. So you can see there's just like a lot going on there, a lot going on here, and like these are just filled with a bunch of stuff. So the first thing I wanted to take is these like crayons and pencils. I have it in this cute container. I got this container at IKEA. It came with 3 other ones. It's like a huge, it's like a little pack. But they have just like this hole. It's so convenient because it's like flat, but then, you know, so good. So I'm going to be taking these out of here, putting them in these. And I think I'm going to separate them. Or I guess I can put them all in the same spot. Let me see. How cute are these crayons? They have like, you can see they're not coming out because before they would go through the hole but from the bottom, and now they're going well. There goes the first item. Okay, and this I'm just gonna reuse for other like tiny little things that are just like laying around. So I'm going to put these on that cubby, or not cubby, like that container that is in my closet that I said that has everything with like my candle business. So I'm going to put this off to the side and then see if I get rid of them at the end. I'm not sure yet. These are also the containers for my electronics. So let me empty these out. Just have like a bunch of stuff. And then this is nothing. So I honestly don't even know what this is for, but I feel like it's useful, if that makes sense. And I don't know, it looks like something to do with like bra straps, or you know, like something with sewing. So I'm gonna put it in one of these containers at one point, so putting it off to the side. This is just scraps or fabric. I do have a bucket for my scraps because I don't like to like throw them away. I have it over there, so I'm gonna put this off to the side. Wait, I got this. I'm trying to get into like pickleball or tennis, and I got this hat at, was it Marshall's? And I think it's so adorable. Like, but if I make like a hair tie, a ponytail, I feel like that looks cute. Okay, I'm gonna keep this because I just got it, so obviously I'm gonna keep it. But let me put it in my drawer. Okay, so that box that I just took out of that other container, they are a bunch of tiny little like organizers for just miscellaneous items in this big container. So I have a bunch of them that are free. These are filled with just like beads. This one I have extra sewing needles. So I have those there. So what I'm thinking, I have these containers. And I think I'm just gonna take time to organize these buttons. And I think they can fit in here if I open it fully. So usually you see they have like a little, it's kind of like the Tic Tac container, but you can also take off the whole thing. So I'm going to put these buttons in there just to make it more organized and then have everything cohesive. I have a lot of bobbins, so I think I'm gonna put these in here. I'm back from work now, so the next item we are tackling is my electronics little basket over here. Now that we have emptied these two containers as well as this one, just so we can organize the inside of it. And the top does come off, so it's like a little basket in and of itself. And then here's what the mess goes into. Yo, this is the first edition iPad. Still have it. I bought the charger just so I can see my old photos, because I think I got that iPad when I was like in middle school, and I was so proud because I put like half the money that I like had to work for just to buy that iPad. And so here's like my little mess, and that's where these are going to come in handy so I can organize everything. I'm actually not sure what this cord is for, so I'm gonna take it out, and if I can't find what's it for, I'm gonna throw it away, or I guess recycle it where it should be recycled. This is a back camera that I have to install in my car. It came with my dash cam, but I still haven't installed this one, so I'm gonna put it in here for now until I can have somebody install it for me. And this goes with this underneath, as well as this. This cord, as well as this cord, is for my thermal printer for shipping labels. Although it is for my business, I'm not going to put it in the little container that's in the closet, along with like my other, that's like basically all business related. Because I think those are mainly like supplies and shipping supplies. And then I guess since this is more like electronics, I'm just going to keep all the electronics here together. I left this little space open because that's where this camera that's filming this video is going, so that's why there's a free space there for the camera. moving on to the drawers of the bed frame. I have one right here. Oh, you can't even see it. But before I show you guys that drawer, I brought over one of the other drawers from my vanity. This is all, oh my god, you better not fall. This is all hair stuff. So hair care, hair tools, brush, like scalp massager, these like scrunchies to stop the water from falling on the side. Oh my gosh, just a bunch of like hair care items, and I think I can fit them all in this drawer if I can kind of declutter some of the stuff that I have in there. Okay, as you can see, it looks like a lot of things are in here because there is a lot of things in here. I kind of already like organized it a little bit, but it could be better. Other things that you can tell that are in here that are not body care are these teas that I got from Marshall's. So I'm going to be taking these out and taking them to the kitchen. I look yellow. It's because I have the room lights on. It is 7 in the morning and my room is pretty dark right now, so the lighting is going to be questionable throughout this whole video because I'm filming like at questionable times for this. But right now I'm going to be opening my suitcase. I do know I have my prom dress in here. So I want to take that one out, but I don't know if I want to keep it or if I just want to sell it. So this is her. She's so cute, but I'm like, when am I gonna use her again, you know? This is, I have her inside out, but this is her like, let's bring you over here. This is the thermal printer I was telling you guys about that I use for my business. Haven't actually used it at all because no orders, but I will be putting this in the electronics box. You guys see the difference in lighting? I am in my living room right now And let's just go into my, do you see how dark my room looks? Holy cow. Look, y'all. Yeah. I mean, ooh, this side looks okay because it's facing, I'm facing the window. Not too bad. So I have some of the threads color coordinated in here, and I don't know if I should just keep them like that or if I should just put it in that one big container, but I think I am going to put it over there. I ended up switching them like this just because I'm able to see each color and also pick whichever one I need without having to take the top layer off. Okay, I may have gone crazy at the beginning of my sewing journey by buying a bunch of different color zippers. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a bunch of dresses, a bunch of skirts, and I haven't made anything except for that one cottage dress. That's the only one I've ever used. So now I have a bunch of other zippers, and I think, don't fall. I think what I'm gonna do is use these Velcro like organizing straps to kind of like what I did with the cables and wires, that I'm just gonna like fold them like this, and then just so I can keep them together, I'm gonna use this Velcro strap and make it like this. And I think I'm gonna color coordinate them because they are going wild. I think there's only like 4 zippers per color, so let me gather those. This is how the zippers turned out. However, I have an extra bunch of the long zippers, so I'm gonna be putting this in long-term storage because I already have one bundle in here. So I think that's plenty for now because I don't think I'm gonna be sewing a lot. And then we have all the multicolored ones all organized. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm trying to make this my sewing container, and I have a bunch of tiny little stickers in here, so I'm going to be taking those out. able to empty out 4 plastic containers. In these cubes, these white cubes over here, I have a bunch of paper. So I think I'm gonna turn this like the other way, but I have to take this out and put it up like this way instead of this way. Let's do that. We're moving right along to my business container. Right on top of the lid, we have this massive bag of soy wax. So that's gonna be on top of the lid, but let's get what's inside the actual container because it's a little messy. I have to reorganize it and then see if I need to take anything out. Hopefully I have stuff that I need to take out because there's just a lot of stuff in there. And a lot of stuff that needs to go into this container as well. So let me put this bag on the side real quick. And let me show you guys what's actually in here. Alright, so this is the container that we are working with. We have this silicone mat that came with, I think it came with my, I want to say one of the scales that I got, but I'm not sure. There's that. We have a bunch of these. I was gonna make a bunch of like wax melts for Christmas that have, they are like little bells, and then I forget what these are called, but they're like candies, basically like Christmas candies. So I have a bunch of those. I have one of like little penguins for wax melts, so I'm gonna keep these obviously for this year's Christmas. And then we also have this like big one that's snowflakes. Okay, now that we have everything outside, I think what I'm going to be putting at the bottom is kind of like packaging materials because I'm not really like shipping anything at this moment. So I'm going to be putting that all the way at the bottom. Alright, so you know how I mentioned I want to get rid of this vanity? So I listed it on Facebook Marketplace and already somebody wants, well not already because it's been a while, and everybody that keeps messaging me keeps ghosting me. So I'm like, do you want the damn table or not? So this girl, hopefully she'll pick it up either Friday or Saturday. I'm waiting to hear back from her. So that means all the work we did with the vanity, I have to take it out. So luckily the only 2 drawers that are filled right now are my skincare drawer and my like makeup extra drawer. Alright you guys, we are at the final stretch of this bedroom declutter / organizing. As you can see, I have the stuff on my bed now because I removed the vanity out of the room. So now I have to find a place for all of this. What I'm thinking, I cleared out a little bit, let me show you. I cleared out a little bit of this little section behind my door. So I have cleaning stuff, and then that little section right there is clear. So what I'm thinking is taking anything that was basically like extras that was in my vanity, like these, like extra lip balms that I just have. I have like all these extra lashes, just like little things, extra hair ties. So I think I'm gonna put all of this in that little section because I don't need it right now. In the meantime that I find like a designated spot for it, because I'm still decluttering a lot. One thing that I'm like, you did not just fall. Oh my gosh, y'all. Why did I just literally drop all of these hair ties? I think that literally just symbolizes how chaotic it's in here right now, because this, like, decluttering and reorganizing literally stresses me out so much. But I know I like to have like a clear space, because clear space means clear mind. So I'm gonna power through the things on my bed just so I have a clean bed. So it might not look like a huge difference once I show like the full bedroom at the end of the video, but trust me, it is a major difference for me. And then I will be just doing minimal decluttering here and there, just like it should be like a habit, honestly. Once you find something that is not sitting right in your space, or it just doesn't have a designated spot for it, you know, try to like see if you actually need it, if you want it, and then if not, just take it out, because then it's gonna bring so much more happiness just taking it out than living it in. So with all that rambling, let me just speed through it. I'm just gonna show myself like getting this over with, and then we're gonna do an overview of the whole bedroom. All right. Okay. I don't remember what the last thing was that I filmed showing you guys, but as I went back to be like, okay, I'm done with this. Oh, you know what? I think it was showing you guys getting rid of like everything that was on my bed. I went to move the camera and it had died. So I don't even know where it stopped filming. But the last thing you saw was the last thing I stopped filming. So put my camera to charge, and you know what? I just took that as a sign to get everything done off camera, just so it'll be like a little less stress-free. So everything right now is as good as it's gonna get, because it is functional, not too much aesthetic. You know, it's not aesthetically pleasing as much as it could be, but it is like way more clean, way more organized, which is what I wanted. So with that being said, let me show you guys how my room is looking like right now. As soon as you walk in, I think the main difference here is everything that was on top of the table. I decided to put my makeup right here because it's right next to the mirror, so it's easy access. There's a TV, And then here is like finally everything's cleared off. So you can see, this is what I'm saying, it is functional but not as aesthetically pleasing. So this looks a little bit crowded, which is like, it's fine, it's not horrible. This looks way more organized, which is a plus. That I had to do off camera because my camera died, but I just put like all of my paper and like books and craft stuff in here. My puzzles are back there as well. So that's just all of that. I have my printer and like craft tools. This is the one where I'm like, it's not pleasing to the eye, but it is functional because it has all of my like skincare. And then my laptop, it's fine. So I'm gonna leave it there for now. This thing is so heavy, so I didn't want to put it on top of these like acrylic shelves because they would collapse, I'm pretty sure. So moving on from this area to the other side of the room, you can see now this is much clearer. There's my dog's bed that I made. So I put her dog bed right there. Here's my bed. Everything looks like way more clean, way more organized. Here's all that. The bike is here to stay, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't know where else to put it. This area is another one that it's like not too eye pleasing. You know, we have my little, what's this called, like futon, like sitting thingamajiggy. I am working on a sewing project, so that's what's on top of there. But these are the white shelf. I just kept these in there because they hold paper. And then these are all of my little craft containers. I did keep a lot of them, and then I just put like the top part. These are patterns, some of my pearl like for craft stuff, extra thread. Okay, and then obviously over here are my plants. They stayed in the exact same place because that's where the, oh my god, I'm so bright. That's where the sun hits the most. So they just stayed there. I'm not gonna move them at all. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I didn't want to make a part 3 because I think that would drive me crazy. I think it would drive you guys crazy as well. So I think everything that we did in this video was, you know, honestly worth it, except for the vanity. I literally spent the time to organize those 2 shelves that I was occupying, and then literally the next week the girl was like, oh, can I buy it? I was like, yes, take it, girl. Take it out of my room. So that was the only one that was kind of like a little bit of time wasting, since I did have to take everything out again. But it is making a lot more room in my space, so I'm happy about that. And yeah, that's all for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know how it's going to turn out at the end, but I hope it turned out well. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.